Oh, we're live. Oh, yeah.
Whoops. FGIG, hello and welcome. Rano 141. Is that Strike Force 141 with Captain Price 141? Hello. Okay, let's just wait for some more people to come in. To trickle in. Today we are checking out the ANBERNIC RG556. Oh, it's your home number. I thought it was a Call of Duty reference. Seiken GM, welcome to the stream. Yep, today we're checking out the ANBERNIC RG556 Nintendo Switch emulation on Yuzu. Dan L, hello and welcome. I think I recognise you from the ANBERNIC Discord or somewhere. I think you just ordered your 556. Congrats. Should be shipping soon, I guess. Yeah, I just want to thank ANBERNIC again for sending this one over. They very kindly sent me the black RG556 to demo on Wednesday. I just got it on Wednesday. NVR, welcome to the stream. Hello. Just wait for 2 more minutes and we'll get started. Yep. So I've just bought some SD cards today. I'll show you that later. I've got so many SD cards sitting around here. I am using the Team Force 1TB Pro SD card, by the way, for my Switch emulation. So I do recommend the Team Force SD card if you're looking for one. It's quite good. All right, let's get started. Let's get started. Yep. Okay. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Okay. I'll just move this box out of the way. Martin K, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. We are playing New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Wii. Oh, no, not for the Wii. For the Switch. This is for the Switch. And let's start the game. I am running this at 0.5 resolution, which I know is quite poor for the Switch, but it was the only way I could get it working at full speed. But to be honest, it doesn't look too bad at 0.5 resolution. I'm a little bit surprised actually. Of course we will be testing other games, but let's just give this one a go. So you can see I'm getting full speed. Let's blast these flowers. This is yeah, running quite well actually. But as I said, it's not the best resolution. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Nearly jumps off the edge then. Oh, oh, shh. Whoa, whoa. Class 1. I'm going to just tap that flag and then just run across this. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, given that this is a Wii U game, it actually looks pretty good. Oh, oh shh, whoa, shh. Oh, I thought I killed myself then. What's that? Yeah, 0.5 res is not great, but it does actually keep the FPS quite high. So from what I understand, the RG556 has quite a not a very weak CPU, but the CPU is kind of the weaker of the sorry, not the CPU, the GPU. The GPU is not too strong on this device. That's why we have to go down resolution to get these games running a bit better. But the CPU is meant to be quite strong, I believe. So let's play a bit more of this. I think it's running well actually. I can see some minor like 10 or 20% dips, but they're not happening at the crucial times. And really at 0.5 times, it's not bad. The text is a little bit blurry, but it's... Oh, here it's actually okay. But I think some of the smaller text is a bit, you know, not too sharp. Oh, I wasn't keeping track of the other one. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Use R to check your items. Alright. Crushing Cog's Tower. Oh. It's one of these. One of these levels. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, okay, that was my fault. That was definitely my fault. Oh, oh, shh. Oh, I need that mushroom. Oh, I need that. Need that mushroom. I don't like those guys. Oh, Pandestal Mark, welcome to the stream. Okay, nice. So I'm going to say straight away, right? The RG556 is probably not the device that you want for Switch emulation, pure Switch emulation. It's a little bit underpowered for the job, and we'll find out more about that, I think, as the stream progresses. Oh, and as I try not to get killed. Oh, okay. It is playing this game quite well, but I think this game's quite old, right? And it's not too... It's probably not too taxing. But do bear in mind that I'm also playing it at 0.5x resolution. Which is quite a ways off. I got him. I do think that some of the more simpler games will work at 1x, but I'm just trying to find out in this stream which ones those will be. There are some games which are a bit more complicated, which I'll be surprised that if they work at one times. Alright, let's call it there for this game. I think that this game is very, very playable, but you do have to go down to 0.5x, which is a bit of a shame. So you can see here I'm already getting 50 frames just in the map, and I've brought it down to that low resolution. But anyway, let's move on. And Andril 38, thank you so much for your message. Okay, let's try out Pandestal's mic. Pandestal Mark, sorry, not Pandestal Mike. Let's try your theory. I will start Fire Emblem Engage in. Let's try it at 1 times just to see what happens. Magical Panda, welcome back to the stream. No Man's Sky, I've never got working on this emulator, which is a bit of a shame, really, because it would be cool to have portable No Man's Sky. Yeah, Martin K, the Steam Deck will run Switch games easily. It'll run Switch games pretty easily. So this is Fire Emblem Engage. I'm not going to install any patches because that causes an issue. It's going to be an unpatched version of Fire Emblem Engage running at 1 times. Yeah, 1 times. We can press start down here and press our custom config. Hopefully get the game going. Adam C, can it run Sea of Stars? Let's check. Let's check it out. I think it can run it, but maybe not at full speed. This game is Fire Emblem Engage. Top Lee, is this AMOLED screen better than the Odin 2? It is very good actually. It's a little bit close. I do. I think it's if they're not on par, then they're definitely on par with each other. I don't know which one I would pick, to be honest, because they're both quite good. I think the issue with this screen is not so much the screen. I think it's the tuning. They need to just tune it just slightly, I think, because I think the color balance is slightly off. But it's probably something that you can tweak. I know in Odin tools or Odin 2 you can use the Odin tools to change the saturation and stuff like that. But I think this screen, everything is good, but I just think the color tuning is just slightly off. Even on the standard mod. Super Google Lee, if I have the Metroid Pocket 4 Pro and Steam Deck, should I get this? I agree with Pandestal Mark. Probably not. You might want to save your money. The strength of this device is the screen and the comfort. For sure. The comfort is good. Very good. The ergonomics or the shape of the device really... you can really tell the difference between other devices which don't have that kind of shape, and the screen as well is quite good. It's very good, in fact. At least as good as Odin 2. Afni Shafi, I'm doing very well, thank you. Today I had a little bit of a hike. I picked up some SD cards, some micro SD cards. And then we're here now, just streaming some Switch games on the RG556. So it's been a good day. Okay, let's move on from the cutscene. It's 45 and rain in NY. Okay, so I'm using Celsius, so I'm not sure what 45 is, but I'd say it's pretty cold here. I needed to take my heater out, and it's a bit overcast, a bit cloudy. It's not really raining or anything. It's just quite cold. Oh, 7C. I think it's about the same. Yeah, it's probably about the same here actually. 7C, yeah. It is pretty cold here. Oh dear. Okay, that was unexpected. I thought we would be able to get further in that game. Let me try again. I'm gonna... Maybe it was a memory issue or something? That's a bit strange. Okay. Let me restart the emulator. Let me restart the emulator. That was unexpected. I thought that we were going to be playing that game for a bit longer. Okay, let me restart that. I may go down resolution. Maybe it was a graphics memory issue. That's pretty interesting, actually. Okay. What did I change here? I didn't change any settings. No. I left everything at default except for the resolution. Okay, let me try again at 0.5 resolution. I'm wondering if the graphics memory got full or something, or yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to use my normal 0.5x resolution config, my standard config. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll go down to 0.5, but that was pretty unexpected to get a crash, like a hard crash. Super Google Lee, is there any 4x3 or 1-to-1 handheld with OLED out there? Don't think so. The closest thing I would recommend to you is probably the RGB30 or the ZPG Unicorn with the 1-to-1 720p screens. That screen is excellent. That screen is very good. Bug with a question. Do I have any 1.5 terabyte SD card? No, I don't. I believe there was somebody in RP4 stream that had a this, and that person was saying it worked fine on a whoops, that works fine on their device. Oh man, okay, so we're getting some unexpected crashing here. I'm not sure what that is on Fire Emblem Engage, so that's a bit of a surprise because this game usually works fine on the RP4, so I'll have to move on with that one. I will go to Sea of Stars. This is a bit unexpected, the crash. Could be the new version of Yuzu, I don't know, because I am using the latest version of Yuzu. So that's a bit odd, definitely a bit odd. Alright, so I'm just going to summarize my settings for any of you guys who are new to Yuzu, because I've had a couple of comments about that. So I install the, what I do is I usually just install the latest version of Yuzu, and I don't change much these days. So in the advanced settings, let's just go through all of them, just so that you know how I'm setting my device up. And this will probably apply to the Retroid Pocket 5, Retroid Pocket 4 Pro as well. I go into the options, I go advanced settings, system menu, I don't change anything. You can change docked mode per game if you want. Some games need the dock mode, some games don't. Most of them you should play on handheld mode. I think there's very few of them that do need docked mode to help out. Graphics menu, I also leave everything as default now. There was a time when I was using window adapting filter AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution, but I just leave it on bilinear these days. For the resolution, I do change that depending on how tough the game is to run. So you can change this from 0.5, 0.75 and 1x. I don't go any higher than that. And then the other options down here, I just leave as default as well. Disk shader cache I leave, and then asynchronous shaders I do turn that on. There is an option down here, reactive flushing. I've started to leave that one off now for stability. And then there's this option here. If you have an Odin 2, I recommend you turn this option on. It will force the GPU to run at the maximum speed. Audio, I just leave the same, leave as default. With audio, there are some games which have some crackling, and if that happens, you can change the audio engine for that particular game to Cube B, and it will fix that. So games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I think Ultra Street Fighter 2 as well. Scott Pilgrim as well. So these games, you have a bit of crackling in the sound. You can change the audio engine, output audio engine to Cube B, and it usually fixes that. And then over in debug, I don't change anything. Again, I just leave this default. What you can do is some games, you can change the CPU backend from NCE to dynamic, which looks like it's spelt wrong now, dynamic. But that will possibly make the game work, but it will be a lot slower. And that's it. That's all I changed. So there's not that many settings. Not many at all in advanced settings that I'm messing around with. With controls, obviously I bind all my my buttons, so that's pretty normal. Keep it on handheld mode, and I just go through all the buttons and just make them map to everything correctly. Applet launcher, I don't touch that one. Manage yuzu data, I will go into that in a second. The game folders are where your NCP is it? Your NCP files or your XCI files are. I don't touch this verify. I don't touch any of this. I changed the theme maybe to dark mode, which is not really that important. So let's come back to this manage yuzu data. So here, it will get you to do this during the startup though. You need to set where your prod keys are. So during the startup of the yuzu, the first time you run at yuzu, it will ask you where your prod.keys that you've got from your switch, where that file is. and then you should also get your firmware as well. So I'm using 17.0.1 firmware, and you press this and then you point it towards where your firmware zip file is. Oh yeah, here's the prod keys if you need to change your prod keys. And that's really all I change. I don't really touch anything else at all. There's not that much I go through, to be honest. When you get in the game, I'll also show you, but I'll show you that when we start up Sea of Stars. So in Sea of Stars, I'm going to go down to, because I think I've actually tried this game, I'm going to go down to 0.5 resolution, because that, sorry, 0.5, because at 0.75, it does run around 40 FPS. So 0.5, I'm going to try it at that. I know it's not very good, but it's I'm afraid it's the reality of emulating Switch on this device. So I'm going to start my custom config. To do that, what you do is you can hold this hold the game title down, and then you'll get this menu, which is quite useful if you want to change the settings specific to this game, which is quite useful if you have one setting, such as the resolution you want to change. If you want to just go into the resolution and make that 0.5 just for this Sea of Stars game, you can do it there. That's pretty useful. Also, if you have the audio effects, you can just do it for this game. Another useful little convenience thing that you can do. And then that's about it. If you want to install patches, you would go in here, add-ons. Yeah, so I think yuzu is pretty easy to use, to be honest. It's a bit easier than the PS2 emulation, for example. So we're ready with our config. We'll press start and we'll press launch custom config, and then that will launch the game. So that's a quick, very quick tutorial on how to get yuzu going. I don't think there's much to it, to be honest. All right. Okay, bug with the 1.5 terabyte SD card. I'm sure it'll be okay. I don't really have a feeling with 1.5 TB. I think it'll just work. Okay, Vasil Gamma OS. I'm afraid is probably not coming to this device. I think Gamma has some issues with the ability to bring, if something goes wrong, I think he doesn't have a way to flash the Android image back onto it, or he has a way, but it's too risky to release to the public. I think that's what he was saying. So I'm afraid Gamma OS is not going to be coming out soon. Pandestal Mark, did I disable vibration in controls? Oh yeah, I can come on to that actually. So Aaron Gaming Dev, yeah, welcome back to the stream. Right, so when you get into a game, right, for the first time, it will probably have the overlay on. So it will probably, you're setting up yuzu for the first time. You go to controls. Sorry, you go to overlay options, and it will probably look like this. The first, with all of the controls on like this, and you probably want to get rid of them. If you're playing on a handheld like this. So you'll go into overlay options and just toggle that off, show overlay, so it just gets rid of everything. And then what I usually do is I turn the FPS counter on. There is something new called the thermal indicator, but I don't really like how that's implemented. So you can turn that on, and then you'll get this smiley face in the top corner. And I'm guessing that smiley face becomes a sad face if your device is overheating. But I really don't like the way they've done that. I think they should have just put... they should have just made it some text or something, because I think it's a bit silly. So I'm just going to turn off that thermal indicator. And with all of this overlay stuff, I really don't care about it, to be honest, because it's, it's not something I'm using. I'm using the controls. Yeah, and so that's all of the controls I have there. Sorry, the controls... yes, sorry, there was an important point which... Pandestal Mark reminded us of, is at the bottom. If you have any odd performance, which seems out of character, I think yuzu, the latest versions, are maybe having this issue, and I'm not sure if it's been fixed yet, but if you have that issue, try turning the vibration off, and maybe it'll gain you some FPS, because sometimes, I think for the last maybe 10 or 20 builds of yuzu, it's been causing an issue, so we turn that off these days. Okay, so that's a quick Okay, so the game crashed when I came out of that, but let's bring it back. Sea of Stars. RBI TV, welcome back to the stream. Mr. Wilkes, how does Mario Kart 8 Deluxe run? We shall play that one next, after Sea of Stars. I am having a lot of problems with Mario Kart 8, and I think Pandestal Mark has just alluded to that. We'll see if it does the same thing. I think it does, to be honest. Tech, I have Switch games. Can I dump them and use them on Yuzu? Yes, you can. Yeah. John from Brew, am I enjoying this device? Yes, I am actually. I think this is quite a good device. I don't see any, obvious deal breakers or flaws. I think it's a good device. I think it's a good, solid device. That's my, very general opinion. Now, the things that you want to consider yourself, if you are interested in this device, is the screen important to you, and are the ergonomics important to you, more so than any power or any performance? Is the performance good enough for you? Now, I think that the Switch emulation in general is a bit mediocre to poor, so you probably only be able to play games like this, and only at this. So you can see I'm at 0.5 resolution here. Let's just check. Yeah, I'm at 0.5 resolution, 360p, 540p. It says in handheld dock mode. This doesn't look like 360p to me, to be honest, but I'm still only getting 45 FPS, which is not great. It's actually even worse than we were expecting. We were thinking maybe it was going to get 50. That's what Magical Panda was just saying now. But yeah, so if you're kind of happy with, or you don't care about Switch emulation, that's good for this device, I guess. And then for PS2, we're going to be going down up to like 1.5x resolution. Well, to be honest, it's quite readable. Is this really at 540p or 360p? Why so serious? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, the music seems all fine though, which is a bit odd. Okay, you can tell that I've played like the intro or the prologue to Sea of Stars here. I'm just in the second area that you get to. But I do think it's playable like this, but it's obviously not full speed. Alright, let me just move my phone over here. Okay, Yugal, does the RG556 come with any games or Pokemon? The RG556 I have did not come with any games. My device came with no SD card, no games. But I did get it from ANBERNIC, and I believe that this is the cheapest one that you get from ANBERNIC without any cards. Andril38, you say it's slow and blurry, but to me it doesn't look too bad. Is the resolution scale really working? I think. Yugal Argwal, yes, I have an RG552, yes. Oh, slow burn. Yeah, Andrew, sorry, I misread that. Yeah, Super Googly, I kind of agree with you as well, because I feel like the price of a Switch Lite is just so cheap now. Then it's you know, it's worth getting one of those instead. Switch Lite, maybe used, you can get for around here anyway. You can get for about $120 or something, $100 US. Yeah, I feel like the resolution scale is not working correctly on this game because it still looks, it looks too good to be, it looks too good to be 540p right now. So I'm not convinced that it's 540p right now. Why so serious? Yes, this is Sea of Stars. Why did those guys just disappear? Oh, Overworld. Forbidden Cavern. Okay, another thing is I'm using the performance mode on high, so it's called CPU mode in ANBERNIC land, and you have two settings. You have auto and then you have high. So I use high all the time, and then for the fan I'm using auto. You have a few settings. So the strong setting is actually quite loud, but I just leave it on auto and it's fine. I feel like this handheld is a very cool handheld. So with the RP4 Pro, when you're running it at full performance mode, actually with the fan, you still don't really feel much, but you do get that, you know, that noise. I believe that noise has been toned down a bit in the latest update, but you still get, you know, a bit of noise, and that device doesn't get hot at all. And same story with the RG556. The device just doesn't get hot. It's quite good. Maybe I can just turn the fan completely off, but I just leave it on auto just in case. I've never really heard the fan like pump up really loud or even come on that often, so maybe they didn't even need a fan with this. They have been putting like in like the product page for the 556. They're kind of touting their heat pipe as a big deal, and I think that the heat pipe probably does a good job because I don't feel any heat issues or anything like that. Mr. Wilkes, can I try some Psycho shoot 'em ups in Tate mod? Right, so I don't have any Psycho shoot 'em ups, but I will write that down for the next Switch stream that I do. The next game we're going to play is Mario Kart 8, but I got a feeling that we're not going to play that for very long. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I'm afraid I also don't have it. Yeah. It's going to be after. It's going to be for the next Switch stream, I think. Okay, getting higher frame rate though in this area. Anime profile picture. I haven't tried my RP4 with the OTA yet, but I have heard it's pretty good. Like the fan curve is fixed, and then there's also some other issues that are fixed in terms of the performance. So I do like that. I think that's good. Snail Mail Games. Will this be purchasable on Amazon? So I'm not sure about that. Probably. But ANBERNIC have given me 2 links at the moment, and that's their official site and the AliExpress link. So they haven't given me anything else. Yeah, the performance is a bit 40 FPS. Yeah, a little bit disappointing. Snail Mail Games. No, this is out of the box. This is the out of the box ANBERNIC firmware. This game is definitely a slow burn. slow and blurry. Maybe if the resolution, if the fractional resolution was working properly, I think that it could run at full speed all the time. Because the thing is, right, this game is looking, like, to me, it looks like it hasn't been downscaled much, or... Yeah, that doesn't look like 540p to me. Or 360p. Alright, I'm going to have to move on a bit faster here. Can I start skipping? Right now. Alright, okay. I'm looking for a save point, because I really want to mess around with the resolution settings and try and get it running at full speed. Is there a save point around here? Oh, there's one there. Okay. Yeah, this game looks It's looking too good to be running at the lower resolution. Oh, okay, so the bit of an FPS dip here. Right, so I'm gonna just quit out this game, and then I'm just gonna mess around with the resolution again, because let me try just doing it here instead, and seeing if it makes any difference. Reset to default. Okay, so that's 0.5. So, sorry, that's 0.5. Okay, how do the shoulder buttons feel? So I like the shoulder buttons on the RP4, and I think these are slightly they're placed well, but I think they're a little bit too clicky for me. They're quite loud when you press them. Don't know if you can hear that, but the feeling of them is all right. The feeling of them all right is like you don't need that much pressure to activate them. So at least that part is fine. But the fact that they're so clicky is a little bit annoying. The trigger is, I know Magical Panda, you have a Game Force, so the trigger, the tension on this one is quite high actually. So it requires a bit of pressure to press it down. I think the spring's a bit stronger. Alright, so I think my setting didn't do much. I still think that's running at a higher resolution than it's telling me it is, because it looks too good. Like that doesn't look like 540p to me, so I don't think the resolution scale works. And the FPS hasn't changed either on Sea of Stars. So this is probably what you're stuck with if you want to play Sea of Stars on the RG556. It's not necessarily unplayable, but it's certainly not full speed. Alright, we'll move on to the next game. Right, Mr. Wilkes, I think there's only two colours available, sadly, which is this one and then the transparent blue one. So we have Mario Kart 8 here. Now with Mario Kart 8, I'm going to come down to, I'll make sure I'm on 0.5 resolution, because this game certainly does not run too well. Let's go try it out. If at all, if it runs at all, it may crash. Andril 38, how's the battery life? I think the battery life is quite good. Because the chip is quite efficient, the battery life is not to be trifled with. I think I had what was it, 3 hours of 3DS the other day, and that was quite good. PS2, I can't quite remember what PS2 battery I had, but again, it was not even, I think it was just past 50% or something in the last stream. So the battery is quite good. It's very efficient. Let's see how it is at the end of this stream. I think I started this stream at about 100%, so we'll see what it's like at the end. Right, I'm gonna just, okay, so I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a shit show. So I'm gonna go on time trials and just try race by myself. And I'm even gonna go on. I think this is going to be a big shit show. So I'm going to go on something simple like Mario. Yeah, Mario Circuit GBA. Okay, yeah, this is definitely running at 0.5 resolution. I can see that the text is quite blurry and yeah, it's not great. But the actual game itself looks okay. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, okay, so I'm getting 55 FPS, 60. Okay, so just keep in mind I am by myself. And oh, okay, so there's the crash. Right. Yeah, okay, so Mario Kart is... that's the usual problem that we always have with Mario Kart these days, which is a real shame. It's a big shame. Yeah. Alright, yeah. That's, yeah, terrible. Terrible. We're having this problem on RP4 Pro now as well. I think it's a build of Yuzu or something, or there's something happened, because I remember it was a bit more stable than that or something, but it's, yeah, it's just not great. Aaron Gaming Dev, what handheld would I suggest? I would suggest a Nintendo Switch Lite. I would suggest that. Okay, so I'm going to let you look at the games that I've got on my SD card, and then you can start thinking of the games that you wanna see. So I'll just scroll down, and then we can go through them. I'll go through a couple. I've still got plenty of time in this stream, so you can we can queue up a couple of games. The next game I'm going to try in a moment is going to be Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. But if any of these games interest you, we can try them later on in the stream. Right, so I'm going to go for Need for Speed Remastered here. And I'm also going to play it at probably 0.5x resolution, because I know that this one at least works, but it might be a bit slow. Okay, Aaron Gaming Dev, at the very beginning of the stream, I played that game, New Super Mario Bros. U. Right, so this is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Okay, the text is not good at all to read in 0.5x, but I'm expecting the game to be quite difficult to run. Yeah, Dan L, the speakers are quite good in my opinion. I think I mentioned it before on stream. Like, I like the stereo separation. I like the volume. They're a little bit tinny, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, that was loud.
Porsche engineers have realized a long-held dream. The dream of a
The Anti-Venom project. I just got your name. Let's Go Pikachu. Sure thing, I can try that one. Let's Go Pika. Okay. So in this game, Need for Speed, the text is really unreadable at 0.5 times. And we're getting about 25 FPS here. Do I have any Switch RE titles? Oh, sorry. I think I might have Revelations. Okay, so we're getting 28 FPS. Oh, 25, and I've just gone off the road. Hope those signs are a bit messed up. But... Alright, so I think this game is kind of playable, but it's... Yeah, it's not very sharp at all. It's at 0.5x resolution. To be honest, I think playing the playing the old Need for Speed 2, Hot Pursuit 2 that we were playing on the PS2 might be more enjoyable than this, because the FPS is hovering around 20 and that's not great. It feels like you're playing a mobile racing game on your phone. Oh. I mean, it is working. It's working. That's about what you can say about this game. Yeah, at least it's like consistent, and it's not sort of slowing to a crawl. Okay, I managed to finish first, despite the 20 FPS. Okay, so that was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. Not the best experience at 0.5 resolution, but it does work and is kind of playable. Okay, and I got a new car. Pretend it's a DS game. Yeah. So I will say something about these face buttons is that they're really quiet. Like you when you press them, they hardly make a noise, and I feel like on other handhelds, like they're a bit more. They're a bit louder, especially like the Odin 2. The Odin 2 buttons. Oh, come on, get the focus, please. All right, yeah. I feel like the ordering 2 buttons are the loudest. But these buttons on the RG556 quite whoops, they're not really making much noise at all. If that's a big deal for you. The problem with the RG556 is the bumper buttons make a bit of a noise. All right, let's try a Resident Evil game. If I have one. Okay, I do have a Resident Evil game. I also have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. So we'll go for Pokemon first, and then we'll go for Resident Evil Revelations maybe after that. Okay, so Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I will stick to 0.5, I think. Just purely because I think this device is a bit, it's a bit underpowered. We'll stick it. Yeah, we'll go to 0.5, and then if we get any success, we'll go up to 7.75. So let's go Pikachu. Can it play Pokemon Sword? We'll try it. We'll try it out. Okay, let's write it down first so I don't forget. Okay, so I may have started this game before, but we'll see. Last Faith. Not sure what that game is. Kristen Kill. Last Faith. I've never heard of that game. Alright, Pokemon Professor's looking alright. Oh, okay. So apparently it doesn't like my name. Let me try that once more. But that's a weird crash. I'll try that again. I think I have the latest patch. Maybe that might be an issue, but I don't know. Okay, let me try once more, but not. It might be just the same issue. Okay. Can I skip the intro? Oh, I can't skip any of this. Pokemon balls, yeah, it's not good. I'm wondering if that's a yuzu issue rather than the game itself, because yuzu, yeah, I agree. I agree, Andril. Because we've seen this working before, right? Yeah, we've seen this game working before, so I think it could be the version of yuzu has regressed. Okay, yeah, it's just died now. It's just died. Okay, let's call it for Pokemon. Let's Go Pikachu. It's a bit of an issue. I'll just check. So I do have the latest update, 1.102. Not sure if that's going to cause an issue, but yeah, maybe I try it once more with the update off. That sometimes fixes things. Let's give this a fair test, right? There's a lot of things we can try. Yeah, maybe Nintendo snuck some new code into the yuzu build to break it. I mean, it is open source after all, isn't it? They can just do a couple of commits and just just blow it all up. All right, Pokemon. Pokemon Professor. Let's try and get this on. All right, yeah. I think that's definitely a yuzu issue because that worked before. That definitely worked. All right, I'm gonna go through Resident Evil Revelations. Okay, I'll just let you guys look at the games a bit more so you can maybe suggest something. I know some people are gonna ask for Zelda or something. Alexandra Mirakov, yeah, will play Pokemon Sword just after Resident Evil. Yeah. Andrew38, I don't remember needing JIT for Let's Go Pikachu, which is a bit weird. Because I think we've played it on NCE before. But that could be something that, this could be a regression or something. Alright, Resident Evil Revelations. Mortal Kombat 1, okay, yeah, I can try that after Pokemon Sword. Could be the Yuzu version, Magical Panda. Because I'm using today's build of Yuzu. Sui, welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, this game's a bit quiet. Okay. Oh, did we play this game recently? We played the 3DS version, didn't we? Oh, I got a gun. Oh, I got another gun. Do I want to use Resident Evil.net? No, thanks. Okay, the text is kind of small, but it's not as bad as Need for Speed, actually. Let's see what happens when we get into the game. 273, okay. I'll have to check. I think the version of Yuzu, I don't remember what it is, but it's in the description, wherever it is. Alright, we'll just skip the intro. Okay. Not terrible. 25 FPS. And it looks like it's... Okay, it's glitching a little bit. Oh, at least we haven't got as many like stutters and things as the 3DS version. Okay. Oh, I think this game's not. I think this game is better than the DS version, 3DS version. I think I've been down this corridor like 3 or 4 times in the bloody in these streams now. Okay.
There's blood coming from the ducts.
This guy again. This guy was never scary.
No power, which means no elevator for us.
It's not full speed, for sure. But I feel like it's kind of playable though. The texture popping is horrific.
The ship's register. It was neat for some ancient queen.
Okay, so I think that this version is better than the 3DS version. Emulated, that is. If you want to play... If you want to play this game, I think the Switch version is better. Panda, do you know if the 3DS version is meant to be 60, or is that one just 30 locked?
I think it's a gun.
Now what?
Give me a sec.
Okay, so at least we're not at least we're not dipping under 30. So it's and then the 3DS version has just got like shader compiling everywhere, so I think that this might be better. Yeah, hang on, this is it's like a full speed video. It's just a pre-rendered video, I think. It's not 60. Oh, I wasn't watching. I was reading the chat. Yeah, who owns an RP4 base? Wasn't Takeudon saying the RP4 base is like the one to get? Or somebody was saying that it's like better value. Oh, Cross Garify, welcome back to the stream. Cross Garify, I think we want to try the Resident Evil Revelations 2 as well on Vita. Okay, I'm gonna skip this this cutscene. Oh, actually, this part is a bit. Okay, this is a bit grim. 20 FPS. Oh, I remember this part actually.
Skin so pale. I've never seen anything like it.
Use the Genesis to get a reading on it.
Scan some.
Decent sample size to get an accurate reading. Scan the carcasses on the beach and send me your data.
I'm getting something. From
Put your hand in there.
Careful now.
Don't worry.
Get your hands dirty.
Before.
Oh, she does as well. That's disgusting.
I've got something. What is this?
It's the T virus.
Engineered mutation? This could prove a link.
I'll run some tests on this. Continue with the investigation.
David Smith. Sorry, David Smith. Welcome to the stream. Aloysius Chan, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're enjoying this Resident Evil. What's the gameplay? Revelations. Yeah, Resident Evil Revelations gameplay. It's kind of slow, to be honest. Like 23 FPS is not the best, but at least it is kind of working. Let's scan a few more of these blobs. Oh, bloody hell.
After Raccoon City, this must be a cakewalk.
I wasn't expecting that.
So why'd you quit the FBC for this outfit?
I wanted to be more involved. I wanted to fight. I see you two are okay. Continue with the investigations, but proceed with extreme caution. Samples to run an analysis.
Oh,
That smell must have ruptured from gas.
Christ, what a mess.
oh, was there something there? Hand grenade. Okay. Let's get some more samples. Oh, there's one over there, isn't there? Oh, what's in that big box? All right. Okay, earn you. All right, that's all good
I've
then.
collected enough samples.
Good. Get them to me ASAP.
Whoa.
Right. So peace and quiet. All in a day's work for you two, eh? All right, enough chit-chat. Get that sample data to me.
So casual about these big blobs running at you.
There you are. Nice work.
No doubt about it. These corpses show signs of viral infection.
I bet it's no coincidence that
Yeah, David Smith. I wish we could get a bit more, just a little bit more power out of this. But it is running the games, the Switch games, but it's not really a high speed.
Yeah, it's me.
Cal, I would say that if you're interested in a more pocketable device, then it should be the RP4 or the RP4 Pro are more up your street. The RG556 is more of a larger handheld, obviously.
But you are still on the case.
What happened?
We lost contact with Chris and Jessica. When? How? We're not certain. I've sent
Okay, I'm going to call it for this game. I think it it works. That's all I can say really. I'm running at a 0.5x resolution, which is not brilliant, but it does work. At least the text is just about readable, but yeah, it's not a fantastic experience. Okay, let's call it for that game. Alright, I'm just going to restart the emulator because we've been playing quite a few games. And then we will drop into Pokemon Sword, I think. There was a request earlier. Sorry, I didn't get your... Alexandra, let's try Pokemon Sword. So I'm going to keep on going with the 0.5x resolution. Just to keep it consistent with my settings, and then if it runs any better, we'll maybe we'll try it on 0.75. Whoops, 0.75x resolution. So why did that just move? Okay, so I don't have any of the patches installed, which I'll just keep it without the patches first as well. If it doesn't work, we'll try and install the patch. That's usually a tactic that I usually go for. Okay, so we've got it working. This is Pokemon Sword. What is my name? Okay. Well, we know what happened last time we did this. What is that? Okay. Okay, Animal Crossing. Aloysius Chan, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yep, I will try that. Not sure if it even works. I'm not sure if I've ever got that game working, but we'll see. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. 30 FPS. But yeah, I guess when we get in game, it might be a bit less than that. They just pop in. Alright. I don't think that was pre-rendered, so that's actually not too bad. Oh wait, that looks alright. That looks surprisingly alright. Oh. It's a bit of popping. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Oh, I got my name wrong. Okay, let's... Come on, let's get up. Nice. Okay, so... 30 FPS indoors. Let's get a hat in my bag. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, open the adventure guide. Okay, the real test is when we go outside. Oh, okay, I can feel the fan. The fan is actually active now. You can't hear it that much, but I can certainly feel something moving inside the device. 15 FPS. Nailed it. Dead on. 15.0. I remember when we last played this game on the RP4, it was kind of messed up and all buggy. But here it looks okay today. Oh dear. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, man. Let's race in 15 FPS. Oh man. Everything is actually looking okay though. I'm quite surprised about that. Oh, and when you get inside, it actually looks great. Let's avoid the tall grass. I kind of want to go into the tall grass though. Oh. Oh yeah, we haven't got Pokemon yet. Okay, let's go. Do I need to talk to you now? Alright. Come on, give me some FPS. Yep, that's 5 more FPS. Okay, I don't know how much more I can take of this. NVR. Yeah, not the device for Switch games. A couple of them are okay, but certainly not this one. Champion Leon is back. Okay. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this, right? Alexandra, I hope you got what you needed from this. I'm good with Pokemon Sword. Alright, okay, let's move on to the next game, Mortal Kombat 1. So I'm not even sure this works, but we'll give it a go. Okay, Mortal Kombat 1. And then after that we'll try Animal Crossing. And then, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully this works. I'm not even sure this works. Yeah, I don't think Mortal Kombat 1 works. Oh. I don't think Mortal Kombat 1 works. And then it pops up. Oh, okay. It crashes the bloody emulator. Right. Should I try it with Skyline? I think we might as well, given that it was such a short test. Mortal Kombat 1 from WB. Okay. So this is Skyline. Oh, Skyline is also a mess. It's also a bit of a mess. Right, so I couldn't get Mortal Kombat 1 working anything. I think I've seen that game work on Odin 2 or something else. So I think on Mali GPU or Unisoc, it's not great. No, it's not working at all. Right, Animal Crossing. Now, I don't think I've seen this game work either, but we'll give it a go. Naruto, I can try that in a moment. I believe on RP4 it doesn't run super well. Oh, okay. So, Animal Crossing. Let me try the JIT. Naruto I think works, but it's just got an FPS problem, I believe. We can try it. Okay, does Animal Crossing work with NCE turned off? Oh, it's got something. Got something. Oh, okay. It's another death. Right, so Animal Crossing does not work. It doesn't work. Alright. I'll try Naruto. I'm afraid I don't have any more Resident Evil. I think somebody was asking earlier if there was any Resident Evil possible, but I only have Revelations installed. Naruto, sorry. Where is Naruto? I may try Monster Hunter after as well. Where is it? Okay, it's here. Naruto x BORUTO. Right, let's give that a go. Oh, got something. What? Microsoft? Oh, the text is very... Oh, the text is awful. Okay, that was odd. I skipped the... Okay, save data does not exist. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I can... Okay. That text is really hard to read at 0.5 resolution. I'll just agree to everything. Okay, at least it's kind of working. Okay, begin the training. Alright. Do I need the training? I guess so. David Smith, it should play PSP games quite well. Okay, oh. Alright. Oh, okay. Right, so I'm at 30 frames per second. I'm at 0.5x resolution. I think this game is alright at that level, but probably they want to try 0.75. Hold down. I can't even read that bloody prompt. While jumping, hold down. Okay, ninja move. Ninja dash. Right. Chakra dash. Yeah, finally again working at full speed. I mean, it's it's not great, but the resolution is quite poor. But yeah. Oh, this actually looks quite good. Right, I definitely need to try this at 0.75. Right, I'm gonna skip this training, and I'm gonna actually quit the game and then switch to 0.75, because this is starting to hurt my eyes. Alright, let's bump up the resolution and then give that a go. Okay. Okay, it's not looking that much better actually. Let me see. Oh, okay. Look, yeah, looking better. Definitely looking better. Okay. All right. Let's go for the training again, so you can get a good comparison. But I'll try and finish the training now. Hopefully. Oh, okay. Okay. Is it 30? Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, it's 20. Okay, 20, 25. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so it's 25 FPS this time. Oh. Okay, that's a shame. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a bit. That's a bit. That's a shame. Okay. Yeah. So about 20% slower. Yeah, 15-20% slower than if you have 0.5. So I'm going to go back to 0.5 and then we'll try and do like a fight or something. That's a bloody shame. Okay. Yeah. 0.5 or nothing. I mean, that's how most of these games are, to be honest. Let's try and get into a fight. Oh god. It's got login bonus. Okay, free battle. Thrilling battle. Versus? Yeah, maybe basic versus. Okay, I'll just go 1v1. Oh god, Naruto looks terrible there. What? There's so many versions of Naruto there. Where is oh, there it is. No, it's where is? Oh, okay. It's gonna have to be Kagashi. Cross clarified. Do I have any of the night dive first person shooters? I'm afraid I don't. I'm afraid I don't. Okay. Oh. I just got destroyed. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just pressing all buttons and trying to make stuff happen. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. It's actually, the speed is not too bad during the fight. Oh, I actually beat him. Why so serious? Can this run Hogwarts Legacy? Let's try, but I'm not, don't have much hope of that. So this game is full speed, but looks does not look great. Naruto X BORUTO. Okay, let's try Hogwarts Legacy just for a laugh. I don't think it'll work, but we can give it a go. Yeah, mission successful. We got a game working. I mean, the first game was okay. New Super Mario. Let's get some Hogwarts. Does it get in game now? Does it get in game? It shows some credits. Have they got it working? Oh, I don't think they have. No. Okay, let's try Skyline. I will try Red Dead as well. Because I know that... I think Red Dead works kind of. Anyway, Hogwarts Skyline. Does it get any further? eBod 9378 RG556 and RP4 Pro, which is better? That is the question. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I really like the screen and I really like the ergonomics of the RG556. I think they are the massive plus points about buying this device. But obviously the RP4 Pro has the performance. To be honest, from what I've played of the PS2, just those like 15, 20 games, they don't look too bad at 1.5x resolution. So this is crashed. So yeah, I might be a bit more towards the RG556 right now. I still think obviously just for pure power, the RP4 Pro is great. But I am enjoying the 556 just because of the like comfort and just the screen and just usability of it is very good. But I need a bit more time, I think, before I can give you a really definitive answer. Red Dead Redemption. Let's try it. Does it play Call of Duty Black Ops Wii? It probably does, Chicken McNugget, but I do want to do a Wii stream at some point. I keep forgetting there's a Black Ops, because Black Ops is great. Yeah, Dan L as well, a worse screen. I'd say worse screen. The RP4 screen is one of the weakest points about it. I think it's not great. Oh, okay. As soon as I pressed the start button, it crashed. It crashed. So I think Red Dead Redemption gets further on the RP4 Pro. It's quite funny. The RP4 Pro, there's a lot of good things about it, but the screen definitely is not one of them. The screen is just normal, just average. Okay, so I'm looking for a game. Let's try Metroid Dread. Unless I've missed any other requests. No, okay, let's try Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread. Okay, I'll write that down. Oh, Monster Hunter. Okay. Yeah, I think Monster Hunter might work okay actually. Alright, again I'm running at 0.5, so I have played this game a little bit to skip some of this, so that's good. Which games does it play on Switch? It plays Naruto X BORUTO. I thought Resident Evil Revelations was okay, even though it doesn't run at full speed. I think it's not too bad. And we played a bit of New Super Mario Bros. U at the beginning. I think that runs okay as well, but not too many. Right, so we got 50 oh no 48 FPS. I think this game actually runs better in Skyline. So I can... Oh, actually, I've not... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this game runs better in Skyline. And it might be worth playing it there, but you can get an idea of the performance here. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. I never get these guys. Okay, so this game is a bit stuttery on this. It's not good. It's kind of crap actually. Yeah, this game is very stuttery on this machine. There, this is not good actually. This is really bad. This is really bad. Like, it just about works, but it's not playable. I had more fun with Need for Speed, which was running at 20 FPS. Oops. What happened there? Oh, what was I meant to do? Shoot that? Alright. Yeah, this is a bit poor. Oh. That gun's a bit serious. Oh, that's really nice to hear that your RG556s are starting to ship. But I'd say maybe don't play Switch games on it. Not many Switch games run at full speed on this, but I'm sure you're not buying it for Switch anyway, so that's fine. Okay, let's call it here for Metroid Dread. I think this is not that playable. I didn't have a good time with this game because of the stuttering. Okay, let's move on. Let's try and find a game which is running well. So Monster Hunter... Oh, Generations Ultimate. Okay, let's try this. Okay, Elgin Foster, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if you're a Naruto fan who wants to play at kind of... Whoops. At 0.5, then it should be alright. Oh, New Super Mario Brothers. New Super Mario Brothers U works okay. Okay. So I am at a very low resolution here. Let's skip this intro. Oh, where's the music? I want the music. I want the... Oh, man. I want the trademark... Oh, am I typing that wrong? Cal, Dark Souls Remastered. I can try it, but I know that this game doesn't work too well. It doesn't even get... It may not even get into the game. But we can try it, and I can show you what happens. Okay, so... Maybe this game is okay. Yeah, Elgin, I think that I think you should be fine then. If you know, if you keep your expectations at that level, GameCube, PS2, I think you should be good. So this game is working at 60 frames per second. I am at a very low resolution, 0.5x resolution, but it is running. Okay, how can I run? Alright, that's how I run. Can we just get a job? Alright. Alright, that's happened to me. That happened to me like a couple of weeks ago, actually. I'm glad you guys were... I'm glad you guys sounded the alert. Dan L, hopefully you're still there. Dan L, we will get to GameCube at some point. But now we're playing Monster Hunter. Okay, it's cool. Okay, that was good. Okay. Can I take some missions, please? Okay, great. I saw the chart. I lost about 40 viewers, but who cares? Okay, reading a book. Someone reading a book. Okay, I don't need that. Who's the person reading a book? Is it her? Okay. This game is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I'm just trying to find this person bloody reading a book. Or can I just go out and... No, I can't. Okay. Where's this person bloody reading a book? This is the Switch version. Not the 3DS version. Okay, I'm trying to start the bloody... Oh, okay. That's what you do there. Oh, that... Okay, that's better. Let's get registered, yep. Okay, speak to the lady over there. Okay, fine. I'm actually a little bit surprised this is running well. I'm running at 0.75x resolution, and it's 60 frames. This game had some issues with some sound delay, but hopefully it doesn't have that. But, like, I don't hear any sound delay now. But this is one of the few games that works well, I'm afraid. Okay, I'm in a proper hunt now. Okay. Am I in a proper hunt? Yeah, I think I am. I think I am, right? Okay, this game is running well. This game is running good. I don't know why this game specifically is so like easy to run, but it seems quite good. Okay, Brendan Jam. How does PSP work on this? How much upscale can one expect? At some point I will do some PSP testing, but I think you can expect between 3 and 5 times. It should be pretty easy to get a decent Switch, decent PSP performance. Right, I'm just going to run around a bit and see how the FPS gets on. But from what I'm seeing so far, it's actually quite decent. Let's just try and kill this little insect. Well, bloody hell. Alright, I'm going to run away. Oh, okay, that was nice. Right, so I'm getting about 56 FPS in this section now. So I would say that this game is pretty playable. Like, and the sound seems okay to me. I'm not sure if there's any... Yeah, I don't hear any delay. Yeah, looks all right. Okay, let's move on. This was Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Let's try Dark Souls. So I don't think Dark Souls is going to work, to be honest, but let's give it a go anyway, just so it's on record. So my Dark Souls has both the lighting patch and the update installed. These are usually the things that you need at a minimum to get it working. And I'm going to put the resolution at 0.5, and then I'm going to keep all of these options on. So these are kind of the standard options which I have. And to be honest, I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it anyway. Alright, apologies for that little break in the middle of Monster Hunter Generations. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but I think that's my internet going down. Bread and Jam, does it run Burnout Paradise? Okay, I'm not sure about that. But did Burnout Paradise come out for the Switch? Okay, I'll check that one. Okay, we have Dark Souls Remastered. I'm not optimistic about this. I think it crashes, but we'll see. Okay, 0.5x, the text is a bit... the text is not quite readable. I can just about see it. Okay, so all this stuff works, but I think as soon as I press this button, it's going to crash. Alright, yep. Okay, so that's as far as I can get with Dark Souls Remastered. Even with the patch installed, it doesn't work for me. I think even if you, there's another patch, or there's something else that you can do, but you can only get to the first bonfire, and then if you try to save out a bonfire, it just crashes as well. So you're gonna have to play if you want to like really try and get this game working. Even if it does work, I think you have to do like a no bonfire run of it. So that's going to be a bit difficult without any save states as well. All right, I think somebody mentioned Hollow Knight earlier, so I'm going to try that. I think that this also might have trouble running, but we'll give it a go. So this handheld definitely not one to. Just get a Switch Lite. Just get a Switch Lite. Oh God, that's hard to read. Okay, gonna skip the intro. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Not actually as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought. All right. Okay, I mean it's 0.5x resolution, which is not that impressive, but it is kind of full speed right now. Let's see further on in the game. Knock, welcome to the stream. Okay, alright. I'm going to try and get into this game then. It's working. It's working. I think we found another game which works. The text is really unreadable, but I think it might be worth. Okay, I'm running at 0.5 resolution. I'm gonna go up to 0.75. Just restart the game and try it, because I feel like that game the speed was very good in such a low resolution. So hopefully it works at the higher resolution. And I'm gonna restart the emulator as well, because yuzu is a bit picky, but let's just do that to give it a good test. So yeah, 0.75. Let's try Hollow Knight at 0.75 this time. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, there is an Android port. Does Doom work? No, it doesn't. I can try that as well. Okay, so this is a lot more readable. Okay, let's just skip it. Yeah, that's not perfect, but you can read it. Chicken McNugget, we've got games that work, but okay. So in this stream, I think New Super Mario Brothers is okay. The Sea of Stars is a bit, yeah, not great. 30 FPS. Need for Speed Remastered, also not great. It's like 20 FPS. Resident Evil Revelations, not great, 20 FPS. Naruto was 30 FPS, but it was 0.5x resolution. And Monster Hunter, I think Monster Hunter is probably the game that runs the best right now, because it was 50 to 60, and it was 0.75x resolution. Right, so we'll see Hollow Knight. Okay, still 60. Okay, yeah, so Hollow Knight is actually running alright at 0.75x resolution. Text becomes readable. Nice. Knock, we tried Mario Kart, but it crashes, I'm afraid. Mario Kart 8. Oh, look at a little bit of FPS drop here. I think this game is okay, but yeah, as you said, Knock, there is an Android port, so maybe a bit pointless to play this. Alright, let's call it there for now. So I think that 0.75 you'll lose a little bit of FPS stability, but it's also quite playable. Hollow Knight. Okay, so what's next? Doom. Okay, this is not going to work, but we'll see. I think so far today we tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We tested like almost 15 games today. That's quite good. Oh wow. Knock, how do the buttons feel? So I think the buttons are quite good. I think the buttons are decent. They are they have the right amount of resistance. They don't get stuck in the holes. You know, some of these cheaper handhelds, they'll get you know, you press them down and then they'll go right into the shell. They don't have any of that problem. You can spam them quite well. You know, if you need to pass like a quick time event or something, you can press them quite quickly. They're quiet. The only thing I don't really like about these buttons is they're glossy, but that's more of a personal thing. So yeah, there you go. Doom didn't work. I'll try it one more time. Are the ABXY better than the Odin 2? Right. So I have an Odin 2 right here. I think the Odin 2 is also quite nice, but they're a bit. Let me just check actually. I wonder. Okay, so I have a. Okay, let's just see if Doom works first. I don't think it does, right? Oh, you'll see it crash in a moment. Let's just measure a button. Right, so can you see that? Yeah, I think you can. Is that going to crash? All right, yeah, Doom just crashed my yuzu. I think we'll call it there for the last game, by the way. But yeah, the Odin 2 has like. I think you can see that right. 7.4mm buttons. Yeah, you can see that. 556. They're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bigger. So yeah, just a tiny bit bigger. 7.6. And I like, it doesn't make a massive difference, but it's I could tell that they were a bit bigger. The thing I don't like, I did better. In terms of pressing them, I think the 556 is better, but then the placement, I don't like that they're so close together. I think they could have been just a little bit further apart on the buttons, and that would have been perfect for me. And I don't like the fact that they're so glossy, because the button is a bit glossy. I mean, you might like that. You might think it's fine. Odin 2, I don't like the way that they press down. I mean, they work well. They do work all, you know, they're fine buttons, and they're perfectly, you know, functional. But I've never liked the feeling of the Odin 2 buttons to me. I actually prefer the RP4 buttons, because I think the RP4 buttons have got more travel. Let's just check this. Okay. Oh, RP4 buttons are quite small. Yeah, RP4 buttons are smaller. So I like the RP... Out of these, I think I like the RP4 buttons probably the most. If they were bigger, they would be perfect. Oh. Right, so I think the RP4 buttons and the... if the RP4 buttons were the same size as the ANBERNICs, then I think that would be the perfect button for me. But then, so then it's between these two, my favorite buttons, because I like the feeling of the RP4, but I don't like the size of them. And then I like the size of the buttons of these, but I kind of and the feeling. Sorry, I like the size, and yeah, like the placement is a bit off, but then apart from that, they're okay. So it'll be kind of like 1, 2, 3, but then these two are quite close together. The RP4 and 556. Yeah. Sorry for the long-winded explanation. Chicken nugget, yeah, they're a little bit spaced out for me as well. Right, Cal. So what latest retro system does 556 run well the most? Right, so it can run PS2 and GameCube, no problem. I mean, it can run some Switch games, but not really that much. So yeah, PS2 and GameCube is where you're going to stop for that one. Yeah, Knock. So the RP4 buttons are mushier than these. Than the 556. They are mushier. Okay, Game Master. Sorry, I missed your question, but can it play Switch, PS2, PS3, MAME? It's yes to all, except for the Mugen and I don't know if there's a Mugen Android build. But is there a Steam? I don't know if you can play. Yeah, I don't think it'll play too many Windows games or Steam games. Let's just drop one more game. So I know this game is easy to run, so hopefully, actually, I want to bump up the resolution. Let me just try and get one more game, because I am starting to finish up here, but I'll put one game on to see. Just while we're talking about hardware and stuff. Oh, Adam D, welcome to the stream. Yeah, no PS3. No PS3. You're gonna need a PC handheld, like an Neo, GPD, Steam Deck, One X player. You're gonna need one of these handhelds if you want to play PC games. Sorry, PS3 games, because the only PS3 emulator that's available is for Windows and Linux. Yeah, cross verify Switch is Switch is questionable. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm very happy and glad to test this out for you, because it's fun. I like testing out games for you guys. Okay, Chicken McNugget. Sorry for I missed your question, but which works better for this chipset, Skyline or Yuzu? Generally, Skyline is faster, but you'll get more dodgy like textures or artifacts sometimes, and it's also not being developed anymore. Okay, Knock, would the screen make you use it over the RP4 Pro? For me, I kind of think so, yeah. I kind of think so. I'm leaning a bit more towards that, because the RP4 Pro screen is a bit it's a bit average, just normal. But having said that, right, having said that, I have a device with the power of the RP4 and the screen of the RG556, and that would be the Neo Pocket Air. So the Neo Pocket Air has a Dimensity 1200, which is, I think it's slightly better than the RP4 Pro. And it also has the OLED screen of the 556. But this is a very limited handheld. You probably can't get it anymore, and it's also quite expensive. It's closer to the price of an Odin 2.
No going back now. What should I do?
Yeah, the Neo Pocket Air is probably too expensive, really, to be. And it's hard to get as well, so it's probably not really a good consideration anymore. I mean, if you really want it, yeah, but it's kind of expensive. Okay, this is another code Recollection, and we're at 0.75x resolution, and actually this game is okay. When I first over there, the FPS drops. So to play this. Yeah, to play this well, you probably need to drop down to 0.5x, getting 20 FPS here. Yeah, the Neo Pocket Air is kind of hard to recommend because it's so expensive. Yeah, kind of hard. Oh, let me just change the analog stick because it's really slow. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably go in a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or something. But yeah, we'll just test out this game a little bit more. Oh crap! Did I just mess that up? All right, no. All right. Okay, that's better. Yep. Can she run? Oh, no, can she run? Yeah, she can run. Well, wait a minute, Dan. What's that? Why is it so expensive? What the hell is that? 12,512 is that much money?
Oh,
460.
wait, mansion.
All right. Okay. So the Ioneo Pocket Air, I have the cheapest one. The 6128, I think it is. I have the cheapest one. I don't have the. Yeah, I don't have the 12. Bloody hell. Okay, so this area is 30 FPS. That's not too bad actually. Yeah, so yeah, we're talking different price leagues, but I mean, if you really love an OLED screen and you must have the same performance as the RP4 Pro, then that's the only device to get. Bug, how many Android and PC handheld do I have? I have 5. I think I have 5. I have six. I think 6 Androids. I don't have the. I only have one PC handheld now. Because I gave one to my brother. Okay, which one do I use the most? I mean, I'm using the 556 the most right now. I'm afraid. Sorry, it's a rubbish answer, a boring answer, but I'm using the 556 the most. And then before that, I was using the RP4 the most. So I have the RP4 here. Yeah, if you want to see it together, I mean, most people are trying to decide between these two, right? Yeah, Bug. I probably I've got a. I mean, I've got a problem, man. I use the new ones first. Yeah. Having said that, right, when I went on holiday, I took my Odin 2, and I was using that the most. And then when I went home, when I went home or when I went on holiday for Christmas, I took my Odin 2, and then when I went on holiday last month, I took my Miu Mini Plus. Okay, so yeah, that's the 552 and a Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger. So actually, it's a bit like not a great comparison because the 556 is a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. Like you can fit an RP4 on top of it. I'll compare it to the Ioneo Pocket Air now. So Ioneo Pocket Air, apparently the screen in this one is the same screen. Because it's also an OLED. But I do like the Ioneo Pocket Air. The design is very nice. Oops. The design is really nice. So it's a nice handheld. I should really play this one more because I do like it. But I only got the 6G version of it. So no Switch games for me on that. And then if we go back a little bit, this is the predecessor of the 556, the 552, which was somebody was asking about earlier. So the 552 is a completely different design language. It's like a brick. This is a strange device. And it's I think it's is it 5x4 or something? Yeah, is it 5x4 or 5x3 aspect ratio? It's like a strange aspect ratio rather than 16:9.
But also lost and angry.
Yeah, it's like a brick. Like with the 556, they just completely changed that design, which is kind of cool actually. That ANBERNIC can just do that. I have the game. I also have a Game Force Ace, which is another Android handheld. Yeah. So you were talking about this guy. So this is going a bit off topic now. So sorry for anyone who tuned in to get some Switch. But yeah, I think crystal handhelds look really cool. So I do like this pair. That's the RG556H and the RP4 Pro. And crystal handhelds just look awesome. They look really awesome. That is a mini. Yeah. Very cool. Okay, where's my Game Force? Alright, this is another Android handheld, Game Force Ace. This should be coming out with Linux. Oh, is the stream dead? Oh, is the stream dead? Oh no, okay, yep. Sorry about that. Yep. This is the Game Force Ace, which is another Android handheld. But I think what they did is they just said, yeah, get a Switch Lite and just put an Android in it, because this looks just like a Switch Lite, except it has Game Force on the back. All right, guys. So this is coming towards the end of the stream. It's 2.5 hours. Okay, let me just catch up with the chat. Okay, Brendan Jam. How does Burnout 3 run? I'm gonna have to test it myself. So yeah, we'll play Burnout 3 on a PS2 stream at some point. Knock, how do the buttons feel on this one? The buttons actually, they work really well, but they don't feel like fantastic. They've got a very low travel. Like it sits very, like the buttons, they don't sit very high. Not sure if you can see that properly, but they're not that high off the casing, and the travel is kind of low. But when you're playing it, it's actually quite good. They're not bad. Excuse me. Adam S. Odin 2 versus Pocket Air, right? Okay, so again, it's a similar bloody question to RG556 and RP4 Pro, isn't it? Because like, do you want the power or do you want the screen and the presentation, the comfort? I mean, it's really, yeah, it's kind of hard to answer that question about Odin 2 and Pocket Air. Naruto 4. I played Naruto versus Boruto. I'm not sure if that's the one that you want, Madaria. So yeah, sorry if I've messed that up. Okay, we're just gonna try and answer some questions then for the last few minutes of the stream. Okay. Well, we're just sitting another code. Dragon Ball. I might have Dragon Ball actually. Okay, what else is going on? I'm afraid I don't have an RP4 base. If I had the choice between a base and an RG556, though, I would probably choose RG556. Because the base is not powerful at all, right? The base is not more powerful than the base RP4. I think the RG556 is better than the base RP4. And you just mixed up RP556. What the hell's that? Dan L. I wish the 556 would have been a clear case. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, because the plastic that they've used for the black is like, I've got sweaty hands, so that's just me. But it is a little bit smudgy, I think. It is a little bit smudgy. Cross Garify looks more comfortable. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. Drift or Go. Hello. What is this game? This game is Another Code Recollection. I believe it's a remake of Another Code. I think it might have been a 3DS or a DS game. But it actually runs quite well. There was a little bit of slowdown at the beginning, but it actually runs all right now. Tiny bit of slowdown. So I think, and this is running at 0.75x resolution as well, looking quite good. But yeah, I quite like this game. Hope that helps you. Okay, so I will try and get some for the next Switch stream. I will try and get some Psycho shoot 'em ups. I will try get some. I will try get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Last Faith, whatever that is. I've never heard of that game, I'm afraid. Burnout Paradise, I'll try to look for that one. Resident Evil 5, Doom 64, Quake 1 and 2, 2 Rock, Black Ops. Oh, Black Ops is a Wii game. Okay, so I'll on Wii stream. I'll try and play Black Ops. So I wrote all these down, and I can go through the chat later as well to try and pick up some of your requests. So apologies if I didn't get to your request today. We can try it later. Cal, yep, the 556 is quite a bit better than the T618. I think someone had the same question in a previous stream and I answered it wrong actually. So yeah, because I was saying the 556 isn't like a big upgrade from 405M, but actually it is. But then I think what I was thinking of is that they're kind of different machines because the RG405M is quite small. It's a lot smaller than the RG556. So to be honest, I don't think you should be quite comparing these because you know they're quite different. They've got different use cases, right? RG405M. You know, you can keep it in your jeans pocket or something, or you can keep it in your coat pocket. Whereas this RG556, it's a big handheld, right? It's almost as big as an Odin 2. Like, just put it this way, right? It's almost as big as an Odin 2, and that kind of device you want to be carrying, you know, in a bag, or a sling bag, or backpack, or whatever. So, you know, you're comparing quite different things. I mean, 405M is even smaller than RP4 Pro, right? So, yeah, it's a funny comparison for me. All right. So. All right. So I think I'll leave it there for you guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure to test out some of these Switch games. We played New Super Mario Bros. U, Fire Emblem Engage, Sea of Stars, Mario Kart 8, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Sword, Resident Evil Revelations, Mortal Kombat 1, Animal Crossing, Naruto X Boruto, Hogwarts, Red Dead Redemption, Metroid Dread, Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, Dark Souls Remastered, Hollow Knight, Doom, and then Another Code. So we tested all of these. Well, we tried to test them. A lot of them didn't work, to be honest, and I think that in general it's not really a Switch machine, but we found a couple, like a very small amount, which which did work. But there's not, I'd say like a good 60-70% of them were just like a write-off, like you maybe wouldn't play them. So yeah, you can I will drop the timestamps in maybe in about 12 hours or something, when I got a bit more time, and then and then you can try it out. So Cal, the next stream will be tomorrow, similar time. I'll start at a similar time and finish at a similar time, and we will be covering your PS Vita suggestions. So I started a community post the other day, just asking for PS Vita games, because I need to install the PS Vita games in advance, similar to how I do Switch. But yeah, so I need to I need to get around to doing that. But I think I'll be able to get all the Vita games sorted out for that stream tomorrow. So I did, as a bonus at the end, so I did go shopping today. I haven't done Vita yet for RG556. I did go shopping today and I bought a lot of these SD cards. So, okay, I've got a 1 terabyte Topmore SD card. Apparently this is quite good, this one. I've got a 16 gigabyte Sheng Burton card, which is going to be for Linux, I think. I've got another Sheng Burton 16 gigabyte SD card. I've got a Phison 16 gigabyte SD card. These are for my Linux experiments. I've got a 64 gigabyte Xuan Chun SD card here. I've got a NetTac 64 gigabyte SD card here. I've got a 16 gigabyte NetTac SD card here. I've got a 400 gigabyte MoveSpeed SD card, and then I have another SD card from MoveSpeed, same 400 gigabytes. So I'm going to be set for all this all this testing. I'm going to be using the 1 terabyte from Topmore. If you Google Topmore, there is one website that says this SD card actually works. So this is where your super chats and your your ad revenue money, the ad revenue money is going. It's coming for testing SD cards. So I'll be able to have more games lying around for you and switch out games, etc. But anyway, it's a bit silly, but yeah, it's fun times. All right, so thank you so much. Okay, so final question here. Chicken McNugget, can these devices even handle 1 TB? Yes, I'm using a 1 TB card right now. I'm using the what is it? Not T series. Who is it? Team Group. I'm using the Team Group SD card that you can buy from Amazon. Yeah, so Team Group SD card, 1 terabyte, it works fine. All right, so I'll leave it there. See you in the Vita stream tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye now.